I'm commentating. I'm Blake's or Sam Blaken, and I'm also joined by Pear. Or Beats.
Hello.
What do you want to be called?
I'll go for Beats today. Yeah.
Right,
well, we're coming into Austria. One-shot qualifying.
Hopefully everyone readies up. I don't think they'll really choose much of a tyre setup for a 25% race. It's just two 25% races today. Hopefully it'll be a good one. It's not the main league. It is just a pre-season event. Hopefully get in. I've never watched it before. I don't know who's going to win. It's going to be a surprise for me to see who wins. I'm excited to be watching. Here we go. I think everyone's in.
I'm going to make a slight prediction on Dfrl Hazard. He's the leader of the event. I think he's going to have a good round today.
Dfrl Hazard. I don't know who I'm putting my bets on. Yeah, I really did. I couldn't comment until I've seen their qualifying results.
And let's have a look. They're going to be choosing their setups now.
What do you think going around Austria? Balanced? Sort of balanced setup? What do you normally go for?
Yeah, I'd say a balanced setup. Maybe a bit of top speed. Depends on what you want, where you want your speed to be. If around the corners or on the straights.
Sector 2, Sector 3. I think it might even be just Sector 3, but a bit of downforce needed through there. But Sector 1 is pretty much just full on, flat out. And here we go.
Right, here we go.
Don't know who's at the top at the moment. This all comes through the first corner, and someone outright, TGF1, has had a very good corner through there. I'm just
coming on the straight. There won't be many time gaps here coming up. With this corner now, we might see some gaps. It's still TGF1 right up there at the top.
Your prediction of DRFL Hazard is now down in 17th, Beats. So,
and there's a retiree. It must have been a disqualification, a second disqualification there.
Here comes TGF1.
He's looking very nice through these corners, I have to say.
But as he was faster than Sector 1, he might lose it in the Sector 3, as it's the downforce section, Sector 3. Here we go, he's still in P1, KXI 7's in P2. And it's really a shootout here, last corner. And J Sarge has stolen it, he's completely dropped out.
Wow, TGF1 has dropped down. It's J Sarge that's gone to top.
KXI's out as well, so it's J Sarge to Skin Dog. Very, very fast lap times there. Fastest by 3/10, it looks like, J Sarge. It's two and a bit, but I mean, that's a very, very quick time around Austria. Fair enough to him.
Boy, saw there was a lot of disqualifications on that final corner. A few people may have just cut across. That
is the strict qualifying rules. And interestingly, as I look across the results speeds, mediums for Tekken Tur Ogre, I know that he'll be looking to sort of maintain that position and come through at the end with the softs. Let's have a look at the race director. So as you see here, disqualified. Interesting, the Slayer started on the medium, so he's going to have free tyre choice anyway. Everyone past P10. Hazard, he's probably in a very good position. P11, he'll probably start on the mediums, I assume. Interesting, Sector 1 wasn't really fast for the P1. I don't think he was up there. But obviously he had a bit of a higher downforce setup than the others and came through.
Exactly right. So we're going to see how that bears with him starting in pole position, and whether he'll be able to keep that through Sector 1, or whether he'll get overtaken. We're just waiting for everyone to ready up for the race start.
Here we go. Well, I'm very, very intrigued to see this race. Still waiting for everyone to ready up, and here we go.
Here we go.
Is that lights out? I think it's formation lap.
It's a formation lap.
Yeah. I don't know, I was confused whether they had formation lap or not.
So here we see Jay Sarge isn't weaving a lot compared to the others. And right now we have the predicted pit strategies. Everyone will be going on a one stop, I presume, unless they have a bit of damage.
25%, so I assume so. Here we go. Let me just read out. So you want position change in. Alright, yeah. Good.
No incidents on the... it's a fairly standard formation lap, no incidents between any cars hitting. We're now seeing the weaving from Jay Sarge to get his tyres right up to temperature for the race start.
Five lights. And it's lights out and away we go after a very, very long pit stop. Here we go. How that's happened. But Renault in P1. Here we go.
Ferrari
P2, we've got the
good
Ferrari.
turn through P2 for Skin Dog.
Not too many position changes at the moment. Tekken Torogo's gone up 1. He's overtaken Alex Hammett, looks like. But at the back here, we've got 3 places up for Known Asylum, who's looking to take it around the outside as well. And someone's retired from the session. TGF1.
No, I may remind you, he was leading. He was one of the fastest at the start of that qualifying session. And he has
I don't know what's happened there, but it's a virtual safety car, which could be quite interesting. If you look at the mini-map on my right, there's quite a big gap from the sort of mid-section to the back section. And I wonder why that is. I think that maybe someone sort of crashed out and maybe halted their progress. So, I mean, Jay Sarge still in the lead. He looked like to have a very good start there. 8 tenths ahead of Skin Dog. What's your like pickup from that first lap pair?
Well, it wasn't much position changing, but now we see a few people who have gone into the pits for maybe an early strategy change, and then we're going to see what kind of tyres they come out on and whether they'll see this through to the end of the race.
Well, it looks like, as I skipped to Jay's the Slayer, he's had what's he had? He's had a 5-second penalty and a wing change. So I don't know what's gone on in that first lap. I don't know why they're in P1 and P2, but I mean, we're going to carry on racing. Jay Sarge in the lead.
Your Wi-Fi's on there, by the way.
Is it actually on Wi-Fi? Dear. Well, apologies to anyone watching. Yeah, so Jay Sarge retakes the lead. I don't know, well, he's already in the lead, but on my thing it's retaking the lead. Skin Dog in P2, he's now bridged that 1 second gap, so it's not in a DRS with Jay Sarge. As we look up the field, Indian Jesus is up 9 places. He's looking quite strong in that Haas there. There's not much position change. Tom HKR's saved his place, and this is going to be a hard one to pronounce. Ronanosaurus, I think I got that right, and P8 gone up 2 positions. So probably the main driver at the moment is, you know, the best start probably go to Indian Jesus. But then again, you've got to really praise Jay Sarge for bringing out a 1.4 second gap now. And Alex Ham.
That's going to be huge to try and get out of the DRS. And we're going to see that battle as we come in. It is now lap 3, so DRS is enabled.
As we know, Austria is a very, very speed-hungry track. And DRS, as there's 3 DRS straights, it is vital to get in that 1 second gap. I wonder how much DRS he's got. He's used it all up, look. If you look at the bottom of your screen, he's on about, I'd say that's 10% ERS. So maybe Skin Dog's sort of saving it here. If you look on Skin Dog's ERS, he's got about 50% saved up. Maybe he's looking to getting that DRS now.
Well, it is key for you know.
Oh, here we go, down the inside in P6. Tom KR up Tekken 2 Ogre. This is beautiful racing.
Oh yes. Tom KR has taken the position there. It's a good corner as well. Tekken 2 Ogre in the racing point.
He's going to have the DRS to come back at him though, and
yeah,
so
exactly.
would JR Morgan on Alex Ham here.
I'm looking right down in the bottom here. We have 2 people side by side, P11 and P12. It's DRFL Hazard is just in front of Known Asylum. Known Asylum using that DRS, but DFL Hazard also does have that DRS. And DFRL Hazard with the overtake. He's got himself into 10th position. Just
ahead now is AORG Indian Jesus. But look at this for an overtake on the mediums. He's got quite a good strategy coming up here. If he secures his place, I'm sure Andrew would want to go back at him. With the softs, he's got around the outside. Here we go. This beautiful racing. Can he get it done? No, and it looks like the move just sort of staying there. As Alex Ham picks up a penalty now, probably invalidating the track. Yeah, multiple warnings at the bottom. Interestingly, Tekken 2 Ogres dropped 2 positions from the start. I wonder if something's happened to him. It doesn't look at the moment like he's got any wing damage, but I mean, Indian Jesus is just really picking up the paces now with his medium tyres.
Yeah, absolutely. I see he's 2 seconds back now, so he's got a bit of hard work to try and push into DRS of Ronanosaurus, I think.
I find this quite interesting here, Beats. Ronanosaurus, he's gone. Look at him. He's on the sauce. Oh, he's had a bit of a wobble though. Do you reckon he's not gonna send it? But
he's not gonna send that. But he is 0.5 behind, and coming into the downforce sector of this track, he's on the soft tyres, which may give him an advantage.
And interestingly enough, if you really look at the aerial map there, he's really closed the gap at each corner. He absolutely gets it done on Tekken 2 when it comes to the corners. Maybe he's got a bit of a higher downforce setup, but it's also his softer tyres. And there we go, he's picked up a penalty, which means him and Tekken are now pretty much mutual. Oh, he's gone in the pit!
Into the pit!
Oh gosh, interesting.
Okay,
quite an early call.
He's gone into the pits. We are now around the pit window that we'd expect normally, but of course many of the racers pitted early due to that virtual safety car. So now what we're seeing is racers like Indian Jesus having to pit late and losing positions because of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. You just wonder whether Indian Jesus probably could win this race, you know. He's on the mediums, he's going to have a charge at the end on the soft, and he looks a little bit to go at the inside of Tekken 2 Garoga. I keep pronouncing that name wrong, apologies, but as he looks at the inside, he's not quite got the job done, but he's up 13 positions. He's gone from P20 to P7 already. A very, very classy drive from him.
So I'm looking now at the top of this race.